famous national artist from the Bicol region. Pancho Piano is an acclaimed visual artist who has put the Bicolano culture in the spotlight for 35 years through his artworks. Over the course of 35 years, Pancho Piano is a true blue visual artist who has created incredible works of art through his distinctive paintings, impressive murals, as well as liturgical stained glass designs. He has been respected for creating artworks through paintings, wood carvings, and clay sculpture. Although he uses a wide range of art platforms, most of his works feature Bicol's many interesting myths, legends, cultures, and traditions thematically. As he was born in a quaint town in Lagunoy, Camarines Sur, he was raised by a father who was a teacher and a stay-at-home mother. Second to 8 siblings, Piano discovered his love for arts early in life. Some of Piano's favorite things to paint are indigenous deities such as Halia, the moon goddess of abundance and fertility, Daragang Mangayon, in the folktale of ill-starred lovers, as well as myths surrounding the origin of Albay province and festivals like Our Lady of Peña Francia Water Festival. As Piano said, "I want my artwork to be a way to bring the beauty of Bicolano culture and the Filipino people in general to the forefront. When people look at my work, I want them to think, reflect, and appreciate beautiful culture that we have." With a penchant for realism and abstractionism, Piano's paintings often portray beauty of humanity, with a signature stroke where softness and loudness are both in harmony, as well as a jolly vibe seen in his striking and evocative paintings in pastel colors. He has won over 10 major national competitions in the Philippines. These days, he spends his time mentoring younger artists in a group he organized, the Salingoy Art Group, an organization of Bicol-based artists and Bicol expression. Group of Manila-based artists whose roots originate from Bicol. He also organized various solo art shows here in the Philippines.
Wangod Ogay, also known as Maria Ogay, is a Filipina tattoo artist from Buscalan, Tinglayan, Kalinga, Philippines. She is popularly known to the world by her native name, Apo Wangod, known as the last and oldest Mamba Batok in Kalinga, and is a part of a Budbud tribe. Apo Wangod's hand-tap tattoo technique called Batak. Here are some of her tattoo arts and designs.
Of the Philippine Revolution during the late 19th century. He became one of the first recognized Philippine artists. Born in the town of Pado, Ilocos Norte, Luna was the third among 7 children of Anchieta. In 1861, the Luna family moved to Manila and he went to Ateneo Municipal de Manila, where he obtained his Bachelor of Arts degree. This is one of the most famous painting of Juan Luna. The Death of Cleopatra, also known simply as Cleopatra, is an 1881 oil painting on canvas by the Filipino painter Juan Luna, currently on display at the Museo del Prado in Madrid, Spain. Painted during a time of increased national consciousness, the death of Cleopatra not only served as a representation of colonized people standing up against their colonizer, but also brought to attention the ability of Filipino artists, and particularly Luna himself, to surpass their European contemporaries.
Emmanuel Nim was born in Polomoc, South Cotabato, near General Santos City on June 2, 1981. He developed an interest in art and a taste for figures and landscapes at a young age. Initially inspired by the classical masters like Da Vinci, Caravaggio, Waterhouse, Sargent, Monet, Dali, Luna, and Amorsolo. He moved to Manila after graduating from high school and started his career working as a full-time visual artist, completely self-taught. A prolific portrait and landscape artist, Emmanuel Nim's works reflect his love for the human figures, capturing humans' emotions and deep concern for the mother nature. His paintings usually carries a message that human as the stewards of Mother Earth.
Ronald Ventura is known for painting layering of images and combining of style sculpture. One of the most highly acclaimed contemporary artists from the Philippines, Ronald Ventura has garnered enormous international attention in recent years. He is noted for paintings featuring complex layering, combining images and styles ranging from hyperrealism to cartoons. His intricately layered paintings and multimedia artworks intertwine historically laden symbols with pop culture signifiers, creating richly imaginative compositions that act as a metaphor for multifaceted national identity of the Philippines. Ronald Ventura is a contemporary Filipino artist known for his dynamic melting of realism, cartoons, and graffiti. Portraying themes of chaotic misery, Ventura calls from science fiction, Western history, Asian mythology, Catholicism, and popular comic book characters, introducing his work technology. The artist combines digital art to his artworks, hybrid and cover. Ventura explores this historical and physical phenomenon through a dialogue of images evoking east and west, high and low, old and young. Seen, for example, in allusions to old master paintings or Japanese and American cartoons. It draws our attention to the second scheme of cultural signifiers that each person carries with him. However, unwittingly, Ventura views skin as an expressive surface, deepened on with tattoos, concealed under layers of imagery, or excluding outwards to reveal an inner world of fantasy and conflict.
The artist whom I interview is Troy D. Milagrama, a grade 12 student. He lives in Purok Alegria, Poblacion, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur. He is a local designer. He contributes in his community through helping to design the Purok. And also he is the one who made a gown in our eco-fashion activity in our school. I believe that he deserves to be recognized because he has a lot of talent. And I know that designing is not an easy job. That's why we need to appreciate his work.
Leonardo Arlamela Jr. He is one of the local artists here in Marihatan. He learned how to paint by himself. His artworks are paintings, medium-style landscapes, and portraits. Examples are school works or projects, and also some of fast foods here in Marihatan called him to paint the some decorations in their place.
The artist whom I interviewed named J.R. Ferrer, a cook from Valenzuela City in Metro Manila, and has a passion on catering services with a course of Bachelor's of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management first year college. He successfully achieved his goal for a young age of him by doing a hard time while doing schoolworks and homeworks, at the same time doing a racket job. He was grown with his aunts due to a broken family. That's why since 12 years old, he started to like on cooking foods on his own ways and making new recipes that made the food become more tasty and great. He also participated on the different contests, especially on school events and barangay cooking contests, but fortunately, he always got an award and mostly a champion. He freely expressed himself that he really wanted to participate to every cooking contest because the more he got participated on different contests, the more his skills on cooking enhanced, and that could help him to find an innovative ideas which is more effectively. Also, he sometimes search on internet for additional knowledge. His passion on cooking became successful that led him to continue his life in time difficulty because he is needed to stop on studying due to financial problem. He started to work as a cook on La Luna Sangre and Ang Provinciano. He also had a part-time job as a food tester and work on a well-known restaurant. One of his best recipes is spaghetti that even me could say that his ways of cooking spaghetti was different from others. He wanted to motivate others, especially the youth, to study well and continue on achieving their goals because if he just had a chance to study on culinary art, then he won't waste the chance because it is really different to have a degree title that we could carry wherever we go, and it was according to the artist I interviewed.